Here it is. Watch it. Eyes closed. Ah! Here it comes. Bam! Right here. Watch it. Oh my goodness. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. I got a good one for you today. First off, it's official. I definitely broke 2 bones in my foot and I will be out for a little bit of the kicking and the punching. So we're gonna be doing UFC's 2023 top finishes, not just KOs, but submissions as well. Let's get into the video. What up, everybody? What's up, everybody? All right, guys, here we go. I see some backflips. Oh gosh, I see the guy that just submitted me, Shevchenko. He's definitely on this list. All right, starting off, I was at this fight, sitting cage side. Tony, were you there with me?
No.
Okay, it wasn't. Oh yeah, that was my dad. My dad, Papa Richhand, was there. You have Alex Pereira versus Adesanya 2. Dude, oh my. Okay, first off, I thought Alex was gonna finish Adesanya in this one, but Adesanya came back with 2 right hooks, not only knocking him out cold, but then standing over his lifeless corpse, shooting the bow and arrows into his body. What was crazy is that he had Adesanya backed up against the fence, and then he comes back with the 2 right hooks, finishing him. That was crazy. Oh, wait, number two, the Joker. He reminds me of the Joker. Sugar Sean O'Malley versus Aljamain Sterling. Now, Aljamain is my boy. I've known that guy for years. Trains at a lot of MMA with Chris Weidman. I love him to death. But I gotta say this. This TKO was slick. Let's watch it. You're gonna see a front kick. Ooh, right there. Boom. There it is. There it is. Oh my goodness. And then the ground and pound finish. The ground and pound. Now, this is like a swing or miss. Sometimes you can sit there and wear yourself out trying to finish a guy, but these guys are the top of the top. These guys are in great shape. But it's the hammer fist that does, oh my, that one right there. Oh my goodness. And he just turns his back. You know, he doesn't want anymore when they just roll over and turn your back like, oh, here it is. Watch it. And eyes closed. Ah! Fade back. Ah! And he had everything into that too. This is why distance management is very important, especially when it comes to luring your opponent out, getting them to overextend on a punch. If you notice, Sugar Sean O'Malley was right out of range. So what did Aljamain do? He lunged and reached so far with his overhand left and left himself open. He actually saw it coming. You see him close his eyes as Sean O'Malley hits him with that fade back. Oh man, the ground and pound was brutal. You know what I've always been afraid of? I don't like getting in trouble, so I've never jumped over the cage to run out in the crowd to say, oh, whatever. I've never done that. I've always stayed in the cage. I've never done anything crazy like that. Maybe I should, you know what I mean? Maybe do a backflip like Gaethje does. Guaranteed he's gonna be on this list. All right, next up. This is an amazing submission. And why this was so great is because Valentina Shevchenko is probably one of the best female fighters, probably in MMA history. Like, she's been dominant for so long, and then she gets just watch. Beautiful. Oh man, that was the mistake. The spin back kick, too close. She ends up missing. She didn't bail fast enough, so her opponent just literally jumped on her back. Boom, jumped on her back. Valentina tried to like drop to her knee so she doesn't wear herself out. I don't know what she was thinking here, but she dropped straight down on her face, actually. And this is the finish. She's got her chin tucked. This is how I got submitted. I had my chin tucked and about had my jaw broken. Oh, it stinks. I remember this fight because she has like a white ring around her chin. That squeeze was so tight. Oh, she fades it in. Even with this thing, with your chin tucked, man, my jaw still hurts from my last fight. Oh, here it comes. Ah! And she taps. Even with that chin tuck, man, oh man. She's like, either I'm gonna tap or I'm gonna have my jaw broken. All right, next up. I was actually supposed to fight on this card. Didn't end up happening because my opponent didn't make weight. Every fight on this card, UFC 291, I believe, there was a knockout, man. And there were so many finishes in this, and this is epic. I did not see this coming because Gaethje never throws a head kick. And he does it exactly like Leon Edwards. 2 into the roundhouse kick. You know, guaranteed, he literally watched the Leon Edwards fight and Kamaru Usman fight right before he walked out. Had to have, because that 2 right kick was exactly the same, but the other side forward. Leon had the other side forward. 2, here it comes. Bam! Both guys in an open stance. And if you want to head kick somebody, you got to be in an open stance so you don't have to worry about going over the shoulder to try to knock them out. Nobody saw this coming because, number one, Dustin Poirier still had his hand up to block it. But with the MMA gloves, this is what you got to watch out for because you're so used to wearing the big 18 or 16 ounce gloves. When you're wearing those 4-ounce gloves, not enough protection. And you see what happens, man. Epic. And it wasn't like a hard kick. It had a perfect snap on it. Watch the snap. Bop. And he rechambered. That reminds me of a Donald Cerrone kick because he always rechambers his legs so well. Look at that, right on the neck, man. What made that work is he left his right arm out there. Normally guys will throw a punch and pull it back, but he left it out there as that distraction as his leg came up. And that's what did it right there. I've been preaching that for years and it was perfect. Who saw that coming? It wrapped, there's the backflip. Maybe I need to do one of those. Open stance, here we go. Oh man, swinging for the fences right here. Watch this, pop! Oh my goodness. That was a flying knee strike. He elevated with his back leg. When they think that back leg is coming up, they think there's gonna be an impact with that knee, but they switch it. So there's like a delay in the impact. So they like cover up for a split second, then they don't. And then that's when that second knee hits. They elevate and switch. Switch. Oh, yep, right there on the, it was like neck, jaw area. Now you can hit dudes in the neck and put people to sleep. I've actually kicked people in the neck and put them out. You have like a brachial plexus that goes down your neck, out your shoulder and back in, and you hit that spot right there, that's the sweet spot. Let me tell you the sweet spots on this area. 1, neck, okay? 2, jaw. 3, at the very tip of the chin. 4, the ear. And of course, the temple. Great areas to strike. So you have a ton of areas to actually aim for when you're aiming for the head. A lot of people aim for the forehead, which I've done before. Well, I was an accident and I broke my hand. Not a good place to hit. But if you hit the temple, the ear, the neck, or the tip of the jaw, or the chin, out they go. Oh, epic fight. I think this was Korean Zombie's last fight. I do believe he retired after this. If I'm not mistaken, let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. But going against my dude, the other NMF, Max Holloway. This was an epic fight, man. And Korean Zombie came for a battle. He wanted a fight right in the middle, right here. He's like, bring it on, man, bring it on. And of course, Max brought it. Here it comes, watch this, look at him, look at him. Come on, oh, here it comes, he comes. And I think it's right here. Nope, right here. Oh, dude. There he goes, over the cage. I'm too afraid to do that, man. I don't want to get fined, and I don't want anybody to get like upset with me for jumping over the fence or running out into the crowd. But I feel like the fans love it when you do that, man. Like Max Holloway can get away with it. He jumped over the fence right now, like, no, let's freaking go. But I don't understand what was going through the Korean Zombie's head right now. Hands down, just swinging for the fences. You know how accurate Max Holloway, he's one of the best boxers in the division. Why did you do that? Overhand. Dude, he has no idea where he was. Bam! Just step back and threw that overhand. Golly. But let me tell you, man, I know what it feels like to be on the other end of a big Superman punch. Bing! No! That night, it's not that bad. But for like the next few days, man, you're having like migraines, you get concussion, you're getting headaches, you can't look at bright stuff. I'm literally sitting in my bedroom with my eyes closed. Like I couldn't even look at anything bright. And I remember I spent like 2 weeks just not looking at a screen at all, which was super boring. All right, right here. Okay, John Jones versus Ciryl Gane. Obviously one of the best finishes because heavyweights, everybody loves heavyweights. Of course, it's John Jones against one of the best strikers in the heavyweight division. I thought Ciryl Gane was gonna have like a better fight than this. I thought he was gonna be harder to take down and his movement was gonna be a problem for John Jones, but John Jones just walked right through him, took him down. I pretty much was kind of like in this same position a few days ago. So I've been there, Ciryl Gane, okay? But one of the best finishes right here. I think it was a guillotine. Head down, those freaking 84-inch reach right here, and finishes on top. Ooh, ba-blam, choke, guillotine. I hate saying guillotine, it's guillotine, okay? Got the body clinch, steps around, boom, punch, punch, drags him to the flow, face plant. It's got such top position, good top position. There it is, here it comes. Arm over the top, putting the head down. Oh man, when you can't breathe like that, gosh. Dude, there's no getting out of that. When you got somebody like that with an 84-inch reach and some mass behind him now, I mean, he was big before, but now, bro, I would have tapped immediately. All right, one of my favorite fighters, and somebody I actually had the privilege to spar with at Black House when Black House was down in Florida.
Black Zillions.
Oh, what'd I say?
Black House.
Oh, there you go again. The dude with the knowledge. It was the Black Zillions, not Black House. Black House was Anderson Silva and Leo Machida. Yeah. Sweet T, thanks for listening. Well, you've been sitting there the whole time?
Yeah.
Okay, my man Edson Barbosa. Here we go. Dude, one of the deadliest kneers. Oh, okay, there it is. Sets the foot down, leans right into it. Perfect timing. Probably one of the best Muay Thai in UFC. Besides Jose Aldo, he's definitely one of the best. Look how shredded he is, man. What the flip? Why can I not look like that? I look like a 12-year-old kid. All right, anyway, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't remember this, so this is gonna be new for me. Me being a UFC fighter and being immersed in training constantly, a lot of times I don't watch fights unless it's just somebody I want to watch fight. So this one's new for me. Let's get into this. I think this is a head kick, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I saw this before. It might be a head kick, I don't know. Yes, it was, boom. Oh my gosh, the guy like ran away and leaned right into it. Look at that. Ah, bam. Oh, right on the eye. And that was with the tips of his toes. You can put people to sleep with your toes. Bam. Man, walk right into that roundhouse kick. All right, up next. Oh, this is him. Jeff Neal, I feel you, my man. I've been there. Shavkat Rakhmonov finishing Jeff Neal with the bulldog choke. Now, what led up to this was a good old-fashioned knee to the body, which got him leaned over. Shavkat got in close, arm around, bulldog choke. This was like a weird position because it was a standing position. Here we go. Here it is. Kept reaching around. He like locked his body. Oh man, got it right there. Man, bam, right hand staggers him. And there's the knee. Oh man, that made me poop my pants actually. Boom, there's the bulldog choke, looking around. Man, tight squeeze. He's a tight squeezer. All right, who we got? Oh, one of my favorites too. Why? Wrestler throwing up strikes, man. Pretty much the exact same. Set up differently though. Instead of the right hand, he threw a lot of leg kicks, a lot of body kicks. He got my man Volkanovski thinking low. And of course, when you get a guy thinking low and you know they're thinking low, what do? You go up high. Boom, let's go. It's almost like he's faking he's always like changing his level. Bam, bam. Oh man. Another reason. This is okay, I'm stopping. Actually, let's finish. Dude, the ground and pound finished him. Again, because you don't have the big 16 and 18 ounce gloves and you got to spend more time doing touch sparring, not heavy sparring with MMA gloves, but you got to get used to wearing these kind of gloves and learning to protect yourself because we're so used to just bringing our hand here, expecting the rest of the glove to do the blocking for you. Arm drop, hit right on the top of the head. It was still kind of high though. It was like higher than normal. Normally people bring it here, but he had it up. But all you need is to graze that shin across that temple, man, and down you go. Look at DC right there in the background. Dude, there you have it. UFC's top finishes of 2023. Oh man, I'm kind of sad I wasn't on there. But anyway, epic guys. Some of the best knockouts of 2023. Super exciting. And I cannot wait to see what 2024 has in store. Not just for myself, but for the rest of the UFC roster. And what's gonna happen next because these knockouts keep getting exciting. I love it. Guys, I'm gonna heal up. I'm gonna get back at the Technique Tuesdays after I get healed up and of course, get back in the gym, get training. I'm back here training, ready for the next one, guys. You're gonna see a better Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. But thank you for joining me for those top 2023 finishes. I love you guys. Hit that subscribe button, throw some comments down below. And of course, we want some likes. We gotta at least get 50,000. Make sure you turn on that notification bell so you guys know when that next upload is. I love you. Peace.